Recently, Microsoft has made some user interface changes to Copilot's Notebook. For the last hour, I have been exploring, experimenting so I can execute effectively, and I'm going to share those learnings with you. Let's get started. In this video, I'm going to do something slightly different than what I've done in the past. I'm going to just walk you through my thought process and my reactions when I went through the UI for Copilot Notebook. I have to set the stage for you and show you what it used to be. So if you look here, it's very intuitive, right? I know what notebook that I'm in. If I want to create a audio overview, it's simple, it's clear for me to click on the link to get to the next screen. I have my prompting area. If I would click on the tabs, this one is showing the chats. I would see all the chats that I have generated for this notebook. And if I would click on the references, I would see all the files that I have attached. Now, let me show you what we have today. So, right off the bat, this is a lot on this screen. It's distracting. The left pane is, information or where I can create new pages and reference files, suggestions. The middle pane is a, overview that is automatically created every time you would open up, your notebook. So if you're in this multiple times a day, you're going to get a refresh summary. And one of the reasons could be is because the notebooks are linked. And if any of these files has been updated, this generated summary will reflect those changes. So I kind of get it, but obviously I think it's still just too much. And this is only read only. So I can't make any changes to this unless I create a document, right? And then on the right hand side, you can prompt. So I just thought that this was a bit much, but that's just not it. So there's a lot of other things that I was missing. So I was thinking, well, where do I create the audio file? Well, I would have never guessed that it would be up under quick create. And there it is. So you can, get to that audio screen if you like to. Now, what I thought was confusing, study guide. This has nothing to do with this notebook, but Microsoft is actually promoting some other features that is available. So, and it says that it's in preview. So one day it may be here and one day it may not. So that's that. When you look at the reference, here's where you can, add your references, add your files and sites and the different ways you can upload your documents and suggestions. At one point, I looked at this and it was offering like four different reference documents for me to choose from. Right now, it's showing pages, but it could also be, Excel, Word type files. But your inner, again, it's a distraction from my actual files that are listed under here. So I wish Microsoft would, give me the option to expand or collapse this view, because once I've seen it once, I don't need it here all the time. Once again, I just think a lot of this is very distracting. So I want to put a prompt in here. Summarizes notebook in 3 points, and let's generate it. So it's giving me my 3 points. So, my thoughts were I would have liked for it to be in the center and not over here still on the left. I actually have to create a page before it appears in the middle. Now, one of the things that you can do is see here that you can expand this window so you can show or hide that Copilot pane. Again, I just didn't think this was intuitive to know what this really does. So then I start thinking, well, where are my history, my chat history? And so over here is where they now storing all your chat history that is relating to this notebook, whereas not having it part of the left navigation. I would have preferred that because I would have never thought to, use this drop down. I thought this is where I can go and rename this chat session, right? So that brings me to, what if I wanted to rename this chat session? So I clicked on the three dots, and that didn't give me the option to do so. I tried renaming the file up here. Let's call this week 3. Okay, it changed it over here, so that's good. If I want to add this to the actual notebook, and we choose that notebook. So it's been added to the notebook, and if I scroll down here at the bottom, you will see that new. So I just wanted to kind of walk through this and just kind of share with you my reaction. I do really think they missed the mark. I do like what the original UI looked like. It was so much user friendly, less distracting when you were actually working. And I hope that this give you a little bit of guidance. I will have a separate video on how to create a notebook from scratch. Now, go work your magic.